Hello and welcome back to the channel. You join me as we set off on leg 2 of riding the entire world by motorcycle. We've already travelled from the UK, covering the entire length of France, to store my beloved motorcycle in the Pyrenees. Now Ashworth, my Honda monkey bike country sucking beast, is waiting for me. It's been roughly 6 weeks and it's time to fly back out and start covering the north of Spain. This is going to be absolutely epic. So let's get on the flight, let's get there. Cue the intro.
This adventure is supported by Ashworth Automotive in Weston-super-Mare, the #1 garage keeping you and Helmet Head on the road.
And look, there is Ashworth. I have missed that bike incredible amount. And to take the cover off of that, absolutely fantastic. Look at it. Look at Ashworth. Me and Ashworth are back together and we're about to take on the best ever trip in the entire world. Because my aim today is to go over the Pyrenees mountains, down into Spain, and then hopefully keep gunning it through the mountains to get all the way to the north coast. That's quite a long way away. That's kind of my plan, but we'll see how it pans out, because all I care about right now is getting on that bike and having an amazing trip. Now I want to say a massive thank you and dedicate this video to Tony Beasley, because massively humbled and massively shocked, but he sent me £50 on PayPal to help me towards this adventure. And I don't ask for it in any way whatsoever, and it's just, you know, what's incredible how amazing people are. So thank you, Tony. This entire first episode is for you, mate. Now, Senior Lord Head is in there making me coffee. It's currently about 8:15 in the morning. I've been up since 7 o'clock, moving the bike, getting it patched ready to go. I'm aiming to meet my dad, Senior Lord Head, and Senior Lady Head in Spain for something nice to eat for lunch. I'm going to go over the mountain, I'm going to meet them. But what's interesting today is that, right, and I can't believe this, 2 awesome people set off from England to ride the entire length of France to meet me today and also come with me on leg 2. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet, but when I say they weren't together, they met up to ride together in the end, to come and ride leg 2 with me. How exciting. Let's have a quick look at Ashworth. Look, I've missed this bike so much, it's insane. Now I don't need to check anything because I did it all before I left. My dad has also given it a once over, and as much as he acts like a plonker on the video, he has been riding bikes for years, and he's had a short break, but he's back, and he's also given it a clean over and a check over for me. So all I've had to do is load up all my panniers, and for some reason I seem to have brought more stuff with me, but I haven't, which is really weird. It never ever anything does, it never ever goes back the way you want it to. But look at Ashworth. What an absolutely gorgeous beast. I can't wait. So once I've put the route in the map, I'll show you exactly where I'm aiming to go, because I have literally no idea. Again, I'm going to put a load of waypoints in to aim to try to do what I'm going to do today, but I'll give you my plan. But I'm going to open the gate up here because hopefully within a minute or so we're going to have 2 awesome bikes arrive. How cool is that? People riding all the way across, well, from the UK to France, 2 days. They've been massive miles to meet me here, and I think they're riding with me all the way to Portugal. Well, I know at least one of them is, but I think they both are. Right, let's get this gate open. So everyone will recognise you already from 2.5 days of leg 1, but then you've now decided to come on leg 2, what means that you've had to ride for 2 days straight.
Do leg 1 as well.
Yeah, do leg 1 again, all the way here, and then you're joining me for hopefully all of leg 2.
Yes.
That's the plan.
All of it. And
all
more.
And more. Are you going to actually go on more? Are you going to come on the flight? Yeah, but nobody knows. Nobody's going to see any of that. You'll be gone at that point. But you brought the pan again.
Yes.
Has it cost you a bombing in tolls again?
Tolls were a lot cheaper this time.
Are they?
Yeah.
You're not...
I was with you last time, so they were like, oh, we'll give him a bit of a discount because he was with a Lord.
Well, I didn't pay, so I reckon you paid probably double. Yeah.
Maybe they charged me for you last time.
That's probably it. But cool, so you're going to ride me for the next 4 or 5 days, however long it takes us to get there, and then we're going to enjoy lots of sangria, beer, and it's going to be a giggle.
It is going to be a giggle.
So we've got Ashworth, and we've got Ashworth. Ashworth? The man that made Ashworth.
It wasn't just me, obviously. It was.
Forget the Honda bit.
No, I mean at work. It wasn't just me. It was.
It was a whole team.
It was my awesomeness of people. Yeah, but yeah.
What's it like being back? What's it like being back with the...
Yeah, I'm a bit protective over it, so I was having a look and make sure you or your dad has it. I just wanted to check your dad hadn't been going around like trying to pull French chicks on it, because obviously it is a bit of a magnet.
Have you noticed the tyres are virtually bald?
Has your dad been doing burnouts?
Yeah, it's doing burnouts on it.
Yeah, I thought I saw something on Instagram of him doing a burnout on it. But yeah, no, it's good. I'm looking forward to the journey, the adventure.
It's going to be good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're also going to come with us all the way of leg 2
to pick my bike. Yeah.
And you've also said no one's allowed to touch it. So you're going to be
I'm a little
probably wrenching on it.
I'm a little bit protective. So yeah, I'm a bit concerned. But obviously, some people around the world are going to have to touch it, aren't they?
Well, I think lots of people are going to want to touch it.
Yeah, they might want to work on a bike as well, which I'm a bit protective about. But,
well, we'll see, because if you're here, we'll just pay them for their tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
And lubrication.
Yes. Yeah, we need proper oil. Apparently I've got the wrong oil with me. You've already told me you've got the wrong oil for it.
Yeah.
So you're on the GS, the Beast.
I'm on the Fagatron 6000, yeah.
So you're going to struggle to keep up again.
Well, I'm going to do my best this time, because obviously when we went down south in England, I did struggle, especially up Porlock Hill.
Yeah. I could say I did offer to give you a tow, but
I know. Well, I dug deep, and because obviously the 9 horsepower really came into its own going up Porlock Hill. And it did leave me behind a little bit, but I do my best. I'll try and keep up.
Be good. We're gonna have a laugh. We're gonna have some beers.
Yeah, I'm not doing the sangria. I heard you just say about sangria.
As soon as we go Spain, sangria,
I'll give it a go.
tapas.
Isn't it like got fruit in it and stuff?
I don't know. It's got fruit. Yeah, it's wine and fruit. And it's just nice.
Oh, I'll have a go then.
Yeah, it'll be good. And then all you got to remember is all the lingo. What's the most important thing?
Dos cerveza, por favor.
I was going to say, see you later, baby. They say that a lot in Mexico.
Do they?
See you later, baby. Or is that the wrong country?
I think you're getting confused. I don't know what you're on about.
Anyway, shall we go on the road? Our first plan is to go over a mountain and get the most epic footage in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, cool.
So let's look at today's route. So we're setting off from a place called Malversey, obviously, where Senior Lord Head lives. And the aim of it is to set off, get to a place called Luchon, where it's basically the skiing town. We're going to then head over the mountain, ride over the mountain that's here, riding on some beautiful little twisties, get some amazing footage, and then aim to get to Bossos. I think that's what it's called, just there, where we're going to grab some lunch. Look at those twisties, look. Whoa. Then we're going to head there for some lunch. We're going to meet Senior Lord Head and Senior Lady Head there and grab some nice food, because they're going to go the main roadway to meet us. Then after that, we're going to be hacking down to Mars, but I've picked a route that still keeps us kind of in the mountains. So we're going to have a nice little kind of up and down run all the way. And I don't know if we're going to make it all the way, but my plan of it is to get to Balboa, at least around here, and hopefully past it and find ourselves a hotel. That is, it won't give me the total route, unfortunately, but it's many, many miles, and we'll figure out as we go. So, Senior Lord Head, you're going to join us for lunch over in Spain, but you're going to cheat and go the main roadway, not over the mountain. But most of all, thank you for having me. Thank you for the welcome when I arrived, and thank you for looking after Ashworth. Obviously, you said you took it for a ride and rode the clutch, so the clutch is ruined now. But you gave it a clean. So
yeah, it's all back to how it should be.
And you topped up the fuel. That's like this morning. We used about half your can.
Yeah, I know.
But thank you for having me. I'll see you in a bit anyway. But
all right, see you soon.
Au revoir.
Ooh.
You're breaking it already. Well, here we go. Fine Ashworth up. Now, most people would have tested it. I've not even started it yet. But there you go. Perfect. Right, cameras are set. Boys are getting on. We're aiming to head off to a place called Luchon and then head over a mountain. What's going to be epic. Oh, I missed Ashworth so much. Au revoir. Mange 2, Rodney. Well, at last, back out on Ashworth. I've missed it so much. I know I keep saying it, but I've missed her so much. And we're off ski. And it's riding perfectly, like a sweet dream. The tank is back to being full because I've nicked most of Senior Lord's head petrol for his lawnmower. We've got Lee on his big GS palm with his massive, huge light shining down. Paul on his pan with his lights glowing as well. What a feeling. And I'm excited. I'm excited to get out of France because I've done France. I know this now is going to be the most cinematic bit as we cross over the mountain. But I'm looking forward to getting into Spain. I'm looking forward to that, something different. Anyway, shall we hack down some miles and get to this mountain pass? The cinematic beauty of excellence is Luchon. I think it's called Luchon. If not, it's now called Luchon. Let's get there. Well, we have arrived in Luchon, and right behind me is the beginning of the most amazing mountain road in the entire world. I don't know exactly where I am, it's nothing to do with me reading a sign, but we are on the D618A as we go over. And I have done this before, and I was rudely touched up by a policeman at the top so that we could have some fun action. But I've decided to name us the Three Musketeers or the Three Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles. You can name me in the comments who you think's who. But we're going to now make this awesome road up here the most epic thing ever. Well, here we go. We're now heading up the mountain and we're going to get to some nice twists. And I've just said to Lee and Paul, this is the time that we get to look sexy. Make yourself feel sexy breathing and think sexy riding. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a lord and 2 sexy men riding up a mountain. Here we go. And now we're about to go over the peak of the mountain. How epic was that? And how cool is this? And we come up here, and this is where the border crossing is to go into Spain. And last time I was very well touched by a police officer, what means that we'll either see them or not see them. I've sent the 2 boys ahead to let them know Lord's coming, and this was the spot, and there isn't anyone here. That I think means we are now in Spain. I think it looks like Spain. Yes, the roads have changed into more blue, so that's about right. That is the peak of Spain, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, now we are going to fly down. I've already had a text message from Senior Lord Head telling me that they have secured a restaurant for our arrival, as we're meeting them for lunch before literally departing properly and going our merry way. Oh, look how beautiful this road is. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, look, the gorgeousness. I'd like to come back over and do it the other way, but we've got to keep going. I could spend all day here. I'm actually late for lunch by probably about 40 minutes already, so by the time I arrive I'll be an hour late, but I had to stop, had to film. It's a barbecue area there. Oh, look where you're going, Alan. But look, now look where you're going, Alan. How epic is this? Beautifulness. Right, let's head down this amazing mountain, whatever the road was I said earlier. Let's meet Senior Lord Head. Let's have some proper Spanish food, and let's just take in the beautifulness of it. And then after that we're going to be heading, I think, across mountainy roads for hours. I am in my element every single way, in my element. This is cool. Well, we've just arrived at Bossos, or whatever it's called. We're going up here to a tapas bar to meet them. We had a bit of fun. Did you have a bit of fun?
We had a bit of fun. I nearly had to tell you off for scraping panniers on the key. Very near. What's your trip? He nearly had the pannier on the floor going around the corner, and I said to him I was almost very close to giving you a damn good spanking because I don't want you scratching them.
It was so much fun. I was gutted now I didn't actually touch the panniers. Yeah. Right, we are in this beautiful little village town thing, so let's grab some proper Spanish food, Spanish drink, let's just chill basically. Well, we've just enjoyed a little bit of tapas, proper Spanish food in a Spanish town, but now we're going to head off. Now I wanted to get all the way to the coastline, but it's already something like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or half 2 or something like that, and we are no way going to make it all that way. So I've booked quite a nice-ish looking hotel about 179 miles away from where we are. So plan is to go on the bike and just hack down the miles. I don't think we're going to get there for between 7 and 8 p.m. I reckon. It's saying 7 p.m, but we've got to add another hour on. So back on the bikes, hacking miles now. It's always the same. You get the awesome footage, stop and chill, then just hack miles. So here we go, through Spain, through the mountains, pure speed, pure adrenaline on the monkey beast. Right, so where we are on the map is oh hello, it's all gone wrong. So we are just here at Bossot, and we're going to find the N230 through all sort of the mountainy bits. Keep going, and we're going to stay here at Hotel Trascal, and then obviously I was planning hopefully to get to Bilbao, but then tomorrow we'll cut up here and probably shoot straight past it and join the coastline somewhere near Santander. But that's our plan for today. 278 kilometres according to this. Arrival time 9:03, but like I said, I reckon we're going to be adding a good hour on. So I've just said to the boys, it's time to hack down the miles. I reckon we can get a 100k in before we need to stop. That's kind of my plan. Right, heated vest is going on because it is already getting cold. Right, here we go then. Miles for some miles on the old Ashworth monkey country sucking beast. I'm all chilled. You know when you sit down you have a non-alcoholic beer, And then you sit and say to yourself, well actually I could probably just stay here, but then I realise that's like another day's riding and would be lost. Please get this map on the right page as a professional. Look at that, map of the whole lot, studying it.
Old school.
He's getting his compass out in a minute and he's going to work it out and he'll follow the stars. He's going to follow me in the sat nav, I'll put money on it. Well, we've just come into a big tunnel and you know what that means, it'd be rude not to. Give it a bit of revvage. Oh, I love it. You can hear the engine roaring, roaring. Lee's having a good time with his lights and he's honking his horn. Oh, listen to that beast. And again. Tunnel blasting. Not because I'm a child, because I'm excitable. That's my excuse. Oh, I love this bike. I love it. Right, we've still got a long way to go, Alan. Concentrate, keep going. Well, after doing some gorgeous roads, the fuel lights flashing, 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 flashing. I was like, oh, I'm going to conk out. I'm going to have to get the old fuel can out. But just like that, middle of nowhere, a petrol station, and they sell ice creams. Well, I thought they did because the thing's empty. But what I've got myself is another vitamin drink, a vitamin drink to keep myself energised. We've got around 200 kilometres left, no, 190 kilometres left to go. So I think that means that we've done 80, 90 already. Anyway, it is freaking awesome. Well, we have been hammering down the miles because it's been amazing for nearly all of it, and then we just got like a motorway bit we just had to do. But Ashworth, the monkey cycle overlanding beast, has been kicking ass, hasn't it been doing well?
Most definitely.
I've been backing off the throttle a bit just so the GS and obviously the pan can keep up.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. And
Thanks,
then
dude.
obviously what I've been doing as well is I've been fending off traffic to keep them safe. Nothing to do with them doing that for me whatsoever at all.
Did you see the police flashing at me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see what I did?
What, did you flash at them?
No.
Well,
I'll tell you in a minute.
He's in trouble. Anyway, we've got about 50 miles to go now and we will be at the hotel that we've booked. I am gutted a little bit because we're not going to make it to the coast that I wanted to do today, but we are not that far away and it's hopefully going to be somewhere half decent for us to stay. The sun literally is starting to go down behind us. I reckon we're going to get there for between 8 to half 8 and it'll be time for a beer. So we've just got this last sort of 50 miles to hammer down and just get day one done. But what an amazing day. Anyway, on the bike, last few miles. Let's get this done.
Every day I see miserable people doing things they hate just to fit in. I know it's easier to get along peacefully, but have you ever thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do, when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on Monday.
Well, we have arrived at our hotel and I picked it, and I picked one that looked grand on the pictures, and I picked one that was going to be awesome because I know that Lee and Paula struggled. And this hotel boasts amazing views, balcony, restaurant, the lot. And the view, I'll show the view. The view, I'll give them. The rest of it, I probably wouldn't. So we are at Sols de la Chacalou. That's probably said wrong. and I'll try and figure out the name of the hotel in a minute, but basically, I mean, getting wrong, the view, it's worth it for the view. Let me show you the hotel that I've picked. Quality, first night quality. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hotel Trascal. That's probably said wrong as well. Now, these are 2 lovely twin beds. It should just be a double. I mean, look at it. And, yeah, I mean, look, taking the view. Wow, now that's a view. Then taking this furry. That is Grandma style bed sheets, and that actually feels like a uniform that they would have worn in probably the First World War. It's awful, but none of it matters. We're here for one night, and of course, let's check the bathroom out. The best, sexiest lord in the world. To be fair, the bathroom's not all too bad. And plus you've got a standing shower. That's quite good for washing yourself in. Yeah, I mean, it will do, won't it? Now, the restaurant is closed. So we can't get food here, and it looks like quite a trek. So we need to go and find some food. And obviously it's getting dark outside, what makes it rubbish for filming. So of course I'm going to have to end the video here. But what I will say is I wanted to get to the coast, and we're about an hour away, and I think we've done extremely well. It's about 8:45 I think at night now. So we're going to go grab a beer and chill out. But we did well. First day we've managed to get here. We've managed to do that awesome ride over the mountain, enjoy some proper Spanish food, and then on top of it, we've had mountain rides pretty much all the way here. It's been fantastic. Ashworth, the Honda monkey bike, has been incredible. It's been so good to be back on it. It is like I've been beaming, I've been singing, I've been dancing while I've been riding. And to have Lee with me, who made that bike into what it is now, it just makes it more special. And Paul is just, as we know, he's just an awesome dude, and I can't wait to share a beer with him and share a beer with Lee. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chuck my clothes off, and I'm going to go out naked. No, I'm not. I'm going to go and grab a beer. So I'll see you in tomorrow's episode, and we shall get to the north of Spain coastline that I think is the Atlantic Sea, and we shall ride along it somehow. It's all going to be good. So I'll see you in the next episode. You take care. Bye-bye for now.